gonna walk onto the lot now. I want to give you a better idea of your lot lines. The stakes that are sticking out of the ground here are misleading. I think somebody just gathered up fallen stakes and put them there. That has nothing to do with lot lines. I found a boot though. So I put a boot right here. That boot is marking one of your corners. And I made an X that only I can see. So that's give or take right about here. Your back property line is in line with the utility box from your neighbor. Then your forward lines are pretty simple utility boxes. You're a perfectly rectangular lot, no odd angles. Okay, so from this angle, hopefully with better lighting, so you can see utility box and boot right there. Come straight back to about the grassy patch, and then it goes straight forward to the street. Your neighbor on this side, their side yard will extend 20 feet farther than yours towards the pond. So their property line continues up here. I kind of marked about where I mentally, roughly, very roughly calculate their building setbacks to be. So if they were to build a screen enclosure as large as possible or anything permanent, I expect it to be somewhere around here would be the farthest. And I'll show you from a vantage point on your lot how that would affect and what that would block for you. On the other side. So let's see, so I'm about where your property line is lined up with that utility box up and down. Your neighbor over here, well shoot, now I forgot, but their property line on the back comes to about, let's see, I marked it so I wouldn't lose it, believe it or not. They're going to be give or take about here. And so then their buildable space, come in, probably end right about here. So they're going to be able to go from utility box. Their property line will continue up to there, but they'll probably stop right about here, and then they continue on that direction. So what that means on our lot, because it's a left-sided driveway, that means that the primary bedroom is going to be in this corner by the boot. Your lanai is going to be on the opposite side. So if we're sitting in our lanai right now, which is where our lanai will be, I'll back up just a little bit probably. I'm going to block our neighbor over here That's probably as far as they will be able to build there. And our neighbor over here, probably that little tree and over. I apologize, my son is not, okay, little tree, and over. So you can see, you still get, the point here, you still get a great little peek of view of this water. You can see Bexley Bridge off in the distance. I think this is a stellar spot to be a 0 lot premium and still get water peek of view. So I like to point that out, that while you're not in control of what your neighbors build, and yes, could they block your view? Totally. Does it usually happen? Not usually. Usually they don't go all the way up to the edge with palm trees and covering everything up. So you're not in control of what goes over there, but there's a very good chance that you would still get a nice view. Okay, I hope that helps. Let's see. Good vantage point from over here. Okay.